Alright folks, we are here on MaxSpeedTV with the Roaring Thunder Racing League here at Phoenix International Raceway. Alongside me in the booth tonight is Kyle Meeks and Josh Peterson. So first off, how are you two doing today?
Doing great. Glad to be back this week. Here at Phoenix, it's going to be a good race.
I'm doing fantastic as well. Phoenix International Raceway, the gem in the desert. Should be some great competition tonight.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. As always, we were chatting up with some of the drivers here earlier, and again, Robert Burris is going to be a force to be reckoned with, as he was fast last week, and he's going to be fast this week, it looks like, with a 26.637 lap time on the straight right now.
Yeah, he's definitely showing that he can really get the laps tipped off real quick. Saying to all your drivers, it's okay to put in these fast lap times, because these are lap times that might get you looked upon.
Yeah, leagues are definitely the best way to get looked at if you want to advance your career and possibly get sponsors. And while this is sim racing, they do get real sponsors out here. So
yes, they do. And speaking of paint jobs, many sim racers do paint work for real life racing as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of big name painters on here.
Yes, there is.
Just about 8 minutes to go till qualifying, so we have 14 drivers here tonight. Not the big field, but not small either. There'll be some good racing and some good passes going on. Hopefully, not too many cautions. This league is really good about running green flag racing. I'm not sure the exact time, but Kyle, last week it wasn't very long, was it? It was pretty fast to get 128 laps done.
Yeah, they got that done pretty quick last week. Only a couple cautions. What was it, 2?
Yeah, 2, 3. I believe it was 2.
Yeah, so I mean, this should be another pretty quick race, 125 laps here. We're getting them done in less than 30 seconds a lap. So obviously, being Phoenix, there's more chances of caution. A lot more braking into the corner. It's easier to get into somebody. And watching practice, I've seen a couple people get loose coming off the corner. So you got to look out for that too.
Yeah, I noticed quite a few in turn 4. They would come around and it would just break loose. They'd get loose and hit that outside wall with the front of their car, which is not where you want to hit it. If you're going to hit, you'd rather it be the side or the back. You don't want to destroy the front of the car, because that is where the engine is, and that could end your night very quickly.
Yeah, and typically here, 4 is one of the hardest corners. It's really easy to actually get the car very tight through 3 and 4, and if you pinch it down too much on the bottom of 4, it'll snap. Almost no warning, no time to really catch it. It'll just snap and you're in the wall. So you got to be careful of that. This track seems to be line sensitive, kind of. So the people that can figure out how much throttle to give off the corner, especially as the tires wear, are the people that you're going to see at the front of the pack.
Yeah, it's funny, right as you mentioned the car breaking loose, the 51, that is Paul Cohen, he did it again. It just broke loose and hit that inside wall. The first time he saved it, though, got a little loose, but he did save it. Second time around was not as lucky, as he plastered that inside wall pretty hard. Luckily, this is practice, so they can just get a new car and go back out there again. I would definitely look forward to see. I figure we're going to see at least one caution come out of turn 4, if not more. We don't want to see too many, but I would almost bet we're going to see at least one.
Yeah, this track is kind of known for some cautions, especially if everybody is really competitive and very close on times. and it's just, it's easy to make a mistake and somebody else to catch up to you, and that usually makes for some pretty close racing, a lot of battling going on. But it's extremely tight coming off the corners, especially up before, like I said, and if you're too wide, that gets really, really tight, and the person on the inside has got to make sure they don't push up into the person on the outside.
Yeah, and I believe, I cannot recall, because we do just a few too many broadcasts during the week, because we have one every night between me, Rudy, and you and Josh helping out here. But I believe last week, didn't they say they had 0 pass repairs here, or is it 1?
It's 1.
Okay, so do have 1 then. So that's going to make it real interesting tonight to see if they can hang on to it. And if you spin it out, you typically do hit the front of the car at this track. So it's interesting to see who uses their fast repairs up in the first set of 20 or 30 laps, or if anybody does.
Yep, and keep in mind, they have a 14x instant limit, so you have to keep a close eye on that at the top of the screens to avoid DNFs.
It didn't, I believe, if I'm correct, we had 2 cars. I believe Joshua Medlock and one other driver last week actually hit that limit and got removed from the server. So it has happened in the past, and it very well could happen again tonight.
Yep, could be. And now the moment you're waiting for, the K&M Pro Chevrolet Impala. It's got a Chevy Puswa 358 cubic inch V8 engine that produces 650 horsepower, fuel capacity of 18.7 gallons, weight of 3,300 pounds. At Phoenix, they can do 160 miles per hour, 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.6 seconds. Type oval racer.
There you go. So that is the information for the night. So again, we always appreciate Josh being in here and giving us all that information. That is good information for anyone watching out there in the stream, and most of the time it's stuff I don't even know. So again, thanks for being the man with all the knowledge here.
And no problem. Everybody, has to learn something about these cars, and hey, you'll learn something new every day. That's a fact, right there.
This is true, and it looks like they're all pulling on pit road, so we may just be a few minutes away from qualifying. I figure they're going to do a little quick drivers meeting or something. But again, we have about 1:45 till qualifying begins. Alright folks, they're going to go out. They have 1 more minute. We are going to step away real fast and play the national anthem, and we will be right back. We will join you just in the middle of qualifying, and then we will go green flag racing after that.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Alright folks, we are back again. We have me, Kyle Meeks, and Josh Peterson here in broadcast booth today as qualifying has just begun. We got about 3 minutes and 45 seconds left, and laps are already rolling in.
Yeah, Robert Burris, he definitely stepped it up in qualifying. He actually ran faster than he was able to run in practice by a full tenth of a second. 26.5.
That is a rocket of a time, especially considering Jeremy Horn running at 26.713, so a good 1.75 seconds off of the leader. So that is a just incredibly fast time.
Yeah, but the question is, can they beat that time?
So far, nobody has done it, but Shane Gross is coming out on the track now to get going. I'm moving real fast, but he hasn't completed a lap, so I'm sure he'll pick up speed here in just a moment.
Yep, hopefully.
'Cause he definitely will not beat the time with driving at 30 miles an hour.
No, he won't. So our track tonight, the Phoenix International Raceway. Location is Phoenix, Arizona. It is a mile long with 4 turns and 2 configurations. A pit road speed of 45 miles per hour. Banking of 11 degrees in turns 1, 2, and the dogleg. 9 degrees in turns 3 and 4. 10 degrees on the back stretch and 3 degrees on the front stretch. Open in 1964 and is obviously still open today. The type is an intermediate trial.
You go, that is your track facts. So I'm not sure what these last few weeks have about 7 drivers that have not qualified.
Yeah, I think these are drivers that want to start in the back tonight.
I'm seeing 6 that haven't posted a time.
Yeah, Shane Gross is actually sitting right at the start-finish line here.
They're doing that right now.
And that is a way we know what he's doing. You're right, he is wanting to start at the back, and the best way to assure that is to actually complete 1 lap and make it the slowest lap there, because if you have 7 people that don't actually take a lap, you cannot guarantee you'll be in the very back. So that's what he's doing. He wants to be at the very back last position and start at 14th tonight.
That's not a bad strategy. We saw a couple people last week that started pretty far in the back of the pack, ended up finishing in the top 5, just avoiding issues and running a clean race.
Yeah, it is definitely a good strategy. Yeah, a lot of people learn that strategy from the Carb Cup on here. If anyone that's not on iRacing knows, the Carb Cup can be a total disaster crash fest if you're not careful. So you learn to start in the back, and you learn to get through the field by passing people that way.
Yes, it can be. The Cop Cup is nothing more than just a little song on YouTube, and people know about it. But Cop Cup can be fun and also very scary at times, depending on what track you're on.
Yes, that is a very true statement.
Anyway, a fun fact for you guys tonight. From 1964 to 1990, the Phoenix International Raceway had a road course that was 2.7 miles long before getting rid of it in 1991.
No, I did not know this. Alright, so we got about 3 seconds here. Go ahead, go.
I was gonna say, so tonight they are running the closed dog loop, which means they will not be able to run off the backstretch all the way down to the inside wall. That part of the track is going to be closed. They would be penalized if they go below the cones. What do you think about the running it closed or open?
It does eliminate a lot of cautions or potential cautions anyway. Um, so I mean, it is a good. It's nice to have it, but as I like, people love to dip down there, and then come back up, and that just going deep down in there and then shooting back up does seem to cause a lot of cautions. So that is why they told us. I was talking to Jeff Dotson, and that is why they got rid of it. Um, I like it because you can get a lot of speed, but if not everybody does it, it is a big hazard.
I would agree.
We're just a few seconds away from them rolling off the grid. As soon as they do, we will go through the starting lineup here. But yeah, I like I said, I like it, but it's can be a little hazard out there if not everybody's used to it. All right, so we will go through your grid real fast. Starting on row 1 in the HRE Motorsports, starting lineup is 75 of Robert Burris, followed by the 14 of Jeremy Horn. Row 2 is going to be number 12, Caleb Thompson, and number 76 of Joshua Jones. Row 3 is going to be the 33 of Mark Koshik and the 51 of Paul Cohen. Row 4 is going to be the number 3 of Jeff Dotson and the number 6 of Josh Medlock. Row 5 is going to be number 41 of Shane Gross and the 00 of Aaron Cummings. Row 6 is going to be the 46 of Jim Whaley and 78 of Art Peck. And row 7 is Charles Smith and number 18 of Rick Mason. And that is it, and we're actually green flag racing already. Very short lap there, so we didn't even get to go through the complete grid, but we are green flag racing now.
Well, even the track bio. I was going to say the track bio, but forget that now.
Yeah, we can get to that during the caution. I'm sure we'll have one eventually, but everyone's pretty much single file now with Robert Burris leading the pack.
Yeah, they're pretty much follow the leader mode right now. That's the only major going on at the moment, other than position battles.
We'll go. We'll definitely check in with one of our guys in the back, especially Jim Whaley. He was second fastest in second fastest in practice, so he's starting in the back, but I'm sure he will be up at the front later, as he was last week as well.
Yeah, he's always looking to get up to the top of the grid every qualification attempt. But hopefully during this race here at Phoenix, we might get to be in top 3 tonight, or top 5.
He's already looking to get onto the inside of the 18, which is Rick Mason, so he is going to try to get by him right here going into turn 1. Looks like he will complete that pass to move up to 13.
Now his next sights are on Aaron Cummings in the 00 Melody Yellow car. He's been saying that previously that ever since they told me you can't get rid of the skin. So I'm not sure if he wants to change sponsorships yet.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
We got a little battle going on right now for the 21 of Charles Smith, the 78 of Art Beck, and the 6 of Josh Medlock. As Josh Medlock pulling it off track, playing it a little loose there, and he's going to lose a fair amount of positions. It's 46 of Jim Whaley and the 00 of Aaron Cummings are going to get by him.
For the 51 of Cohen, we got loose and run around in front of a couple guys.
All right.
Oh, yes. I just got front end damage.
Alright, we're going to take a look at that, see exactly what happened. Yeah, he just got loose like you said, gets it sideways and had help. He almost had it stopped or he wouldn't go around. and the 78, nowhere to go, just tagged him right in the back quarter panel. So no one's fault there. The 51 just got loose, and the 78 had nowhere to go. That was in Art Peck, and the 51 is Paul Cohen. But just one of them racing incidents. You don't want to see it, but it does happen. And like you said earlier, Kyle, that is going to be where our cautions are going to be, right there in turn 4.
Looks like we're going to be bringing just about everybody down the pit road here on lap 7.
Yep, that is, yeah, literally everybody. Only 2 that did not hit so far. I see Jeff Dotson is going to stay out and lead a lap, as long with Aaron Cummings is going to stay out. And other than that, everybody is on pit road. Well, that will give Jeff Dotson, he will lead 1 lap. And bonus points are good. You need them. Sometimes they can determine a championship or not.
Yeah, and it's early to take that risk maybe and see if staying out, if you can hold your track position. But I don't know if you can. Fall off here is pretty it's pretty big on old tires. I think within the first 10 laps, on average, you're losing about a half a second a lap on old tires. They just wear out really fast here. So it's kind of risky to do it. It's early in the race, so if it doesn't work out and you know, he gets passed up by a lot of guys, he'll have time to make that up.
Yeah, and we'll look to also see if, and there's always a chance that they may pit the next time by, but the lights are out, so if they pit, they're going to have a outstanding pit stop and catch the fields, or then they run the risk of going a lap down.
Well, anyway, let's get this pilot out of the way. The Phoenix International Raceway. Welcome to the Valley of the Sun and Phoenix International Raceway. This gem in the desert has been shining since 1964 with its unique design and beautiful surroundings, has earned its reputation as one of the top races on the circuit.
It's a tricky track, but it's a fun track. While we're at it, for this restart, let's go on board with the 75 with our T&D Rustic Decor onboard camera. So we'll run along with Robert Burris, our fastest car out here for sure tonight, and see if he can get by these 2 cars really fast, or if he's going to struggle, if those old tires are going to hang in there. Looks like the old tires are not working out too well.
He's already dropped all the way back to the 5th position. He's got the 41 on his outside. He's going to lose another spot.
And they almost, him in the 33, that is Mark Koshik. They almost touched there. They might have, but I don't think they quite did. But yeah, you said he is losing a ton of position. Those old tires are not working right now.
Nope, so you put that in, you make a note of that, and yeah, pretty much here, if there's a caution in more than 5 laps into a run, unless it's, you know, going to be like a greenway checkered situation, you pretty much have to come in for tires.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. And the other one is Aaron Cummings. He has fallen all the way from 2nd to dead last 14th. So that's definitely not where you want to be, but you know, he might do it again. Maybe next time he'll lead that lap. If you're in a hunt for a championship, every bonus point counts. So he didn't get to lead the lap because obviously Jeff Dotson stayed out as well, but he might do it as he's going to pass the 18. That is Rick Mason, who just slams into the wall, throwing sparks everywhere going out of the turn. I knew it would happen, but I didn't know it would happen this early. Robert Burris already with a 1.3 second lead over second, so he is just a rocket ship out there right now.
Yeah, he's definitely looking like the fastest in the field tonight, but it's still early. If they get on a long green flag run, you know, he might be out there pushing as hard as he can. While Horn in the 14 might be trying to save some tires for a long run.
Yeah, good.
No, it's just, you know, there's different strategies that you can play, and some people are all about, you know, go early, go as hard as they can, and some other people are very patient and try to save as much as they can.
Yeah, and the thing with those tires, you push them, you push them, you push them as far as you, hard as you can at the beginning. If you are not spot on to when they're going to fall off, and he may be, he may have practiced a lot of these drivers do, but if you miss it by half a lap and you push it too hard into a corner with too much wear on them tires, that could very well spell disaster and ruin his night if he hits the inside wall too hard and messes that engine up. So that's always something he's going to have to be looking out for. We got a nice little battle here brewing for the 5th spot. That is Jim Whaley, Sheen Gross, and Charles Smith. That is all battling for 5th, 6th, and 7th right now.
Yeah, but that seems in all the three positions trying to get that top 5 from Jim Whaley Jr. But they're doing their best, but the track has got very low bend turns up to 11 degrees.
And it looks like the 41 of Shane Gross has some little scratch marks as we have a caution coming out.
The second one.
It's going to be 18 of Rick Mason, I believe. So we'll take back. I believe that was him that was off pace. Mark Peck. Maybe. Oh yeah. Just getting into the wall. Didn't do a whole lot of damage to the car. Looks like most of it's going to be on the right side. Probably just got a little loose and hit that wall. Most of the damage looks to be in the back right quarter panel. So not too much damage, at least not to the front end. He'll go in and get that fixed and be right back out. I guess the 18 was just slowing up not to run over him. That's why I saw him slow it down so quick.
We actually got a picture update for the Phoenix National Raceway. The track is going to be changed in 2018. They're rebuilding the speedway after the next race and including another track configuration change.
There you go. Looks like everybody is going to come down pit road again. So what are we at about, only about, like 10 or so laps on those last set of tires?
Yeah, about 10. And I think everybody took a note of what happened to the two people that stayed out last time. It did not work out really well for either one of them. So tires are very important here, like we talked about earlier.
Yeah, the only person to stay out is Josh Medlock. He has 13 laps on those tires. So I guess we went 13 laps that last round. So that is quite a few laps on one set of tires. So we'll definitely see if he can handle it any different with the old tires. But it did not work out good for the two that did it last time. We are. We'll take a look real fast. As of right now, our top 5 are Burris, Horn, Medlock, Thompson, and Jones. Those are your top 5 after lap 21. Alright, so we should be going green next time by. The lights are off on the pace car.
Yep, with almost 100 laps to go here at Phoenix.
And they're going by pretty fast. I think we're already going to be on lap 23.
Yeah, each lap here takes under 28.5 seconds. That's over 2 laps every billable minute. So these laps are just ticking off real quick.
Yes, they are. Pace car is about to dip in. Alright. Green flag is in the air. Not a very fast start for these cars. As Josh Medlock starts them off a little slow, but nevertheless, they get going. Robert Burris already taking the lead back, though. And he took it back with fashion, too, as he is just rocketed past all of them. New guy up front, the 12, Caleb Thompson, in second now. Haven't seen him up front in the top 3, but he is there now.
Anthony seems to be holding on to the second place spot with Jeremy Horn behind him. Oh no, turn 1. Big wreck into the wall.
That is going to be the 33 of Mark Koshik. We'll take a look and see what happened.
The man's got damage all over his phone.
Did he have help or did he just get loose? That is the question.
Apparently, one of the drivers hit him from the wheel.
He was already getting a little loose, it looked like, and then Jeff Dawson just helped him out a little bit. But it looked like he had a slight spin on it.
It helped, more like shunted him into the wall, more like a get out of my way motif.
Alright, well, we're under caution. Kyle, you want to grab a driver and we will take a quick interview.
Alright, you got any idea who you want to talk to?
Let's see. Who do we want to talk to here? Let's pull in Robert since he's out front right now. Robert, you got a copy?
I got you.
Alright, just gonna get you in here real fast for the go Green again, sorry about that. First off, how's the car handling? It seems like you pretty much have it dialed in right now.
Well, right now it's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. So hopefully it'll stay that way. Some clean air. The tractor going.
Yeah, we've seen a few people not taking tires. Or do you think you might try it later, or is it tires every time the green caution comes out?
It just depends on how long you go. That first run, I think we had five or 6 laps. I did take 2 tires that time. The last time we had maybe 11 or so laps. I took all 4. So it just depends. It also depends on your track position, where you're gonna come out, in terms of what you can do with tires. If you get stuck in the pack with 2 tires, I think you're gonna have a pretty hard time.
Yeah, it's well, like I said, we've been watching. You definitely got it dialed in and got a little rocket ship out there tonight. But we'll let you get back up there, and we will hopefully see you in victory lane here in about 100 laps or so.
I hope so. Looking forward to it. We're gonna probably a good show here the rest of the way on.
All right. Well, we will see you soon then.
And about the redo of Phoenix National Raceway, we actually got a spending estimate. It's $178 million. That is a lot of money to just redo a 1.0 mile speedway.
Now, these tracks are not cheap.
No, they're not. they're big bucks. It's just a lot of money.
All right, lights are out, so we'll be doing green to start lap 28 here in just a second.
Does anybody have anything for Robert right now in this restart?
So far, I haven't seen it, but also we haven't seen Caleb Thompson up there until now, so maybe he's got something for him as they're neck and neck when the green flag just came out there. Just doesn't look like it. He is just so fast, especially off turn 1. He's gained so much momentum on them. they're stacking up in the back there a little bit, back in 5th place. That is Joshua Jones, Jim Whaley, Shane Gross, and Charles Smith. All battling for 4th through 7th right now. Well, a lot of good battle.
Number 78 of Art Peck in turn 1, and Aaron Cummings, both of them as well.
A little sooner than we're used, but they're getting a lot closer and a lot more battling going on right now. So we'll take a look and see what exactly happened. That was the positions almost we were just talking about, just about 2 positions back. It looked like Art Peck just got a little loose and collected a few people with him. Not too much damage, everybody just spinning to get out of the way, so... I would be venturing to guess, what do you think, Kyle? You think anybody's going to pit on this stop?
No, probably not. Not unless you're one of the ones that went around there. You might come in and get 4 fresh tires, fix a little bit of the damage. Nobody has a whole lot of damage in that, so I probably won't use a fast repair if I have one. And if I'm leading, I'm staying out now.
Yeah, I definitely agree. You might see somebody fake it right here, but I don't think anybody... No!
But what do I know?
We were completely wrong on that. Everybody coming down pit road. Looks like when we were talking to Robert, tires are important here, so if the leader goes, you almost have to go with him. Or he's going to have a lap or 2 fresher tires on you.
Well, Robert does. He's not in the wall right now.
Yeah, Robert... I think is having some internet connection issues, so the fastest car on the track is behind the wall right now.
That is not what you want to see, and we just had him in here too, doing really good. Didn't seem to have any issues there. But yeah, he is out of the race now.
Yeah, his received throughput fell to an unacceptable level.
That is not good for him. He is probably not going to be very happy about that.
Yeah, he's steamed. He's furious. I bet you he's furious right now. He's mad at his internet.
And it looks like he's back in TeamSpeak, so we'll be going green here shortly. We will definitely have to get him in here into the next caution and see what happened.
Yep, only 13 cars are left, with Mark Kosick, the only driver other than Robert Barris, being a lap down.
Yeah, Mark Kosick is 2 laps down, so everybody else is on the lead lap except for Robert Burris. But that will put Caleb Thompson as your new leader. So
Robert has reconnected, so I'll be looking for him to come back out on the track, see how many laps he is down, and maybe with some cautions. And
yep, he's back online. He's in the pit stall. He's 2 laps down.
Yeah, so here he is. He will be coming back out. He is still blinking there, so he must be having some bad issues. Which, 2 laps down, if he can get ahead, it looks like he's all... Oh, there he's back. He is back taking a pit stop here. If he can get back, though, 2 laps, you can get that back if we have any cautions at all. So, we'll definitely have to see if he can get back out there and get those laps back, because he was our fastest car.
And he's getting back out to the track at this moment.
This is the point where he's probably aggravated. It's nothing he did wrong. It's just part of sim racing. These things happen, so you got to keep it calm, stay out of trouble. If a caution comes out, you get a lap back, and just work the rest of the race on getting back on the lead lap and making the best night that get the best finish that you can out of it.
Yeah, and he's showing him 1 lap down now instead of 2, so I'm not sure if they gave him a wave around or if he was never really 2 laps down, but he will definitely be the one to get the lucky dog if the caution does come out again. And the way we're going, I'd be willing to bet we'll at least have 1 more, as the pace car is dipping off now, and we should be going green right about now. It's another not just super fast start, but good start for Caleb Thompson, but he is definitely not the rocket ship that Robert Burris was. I guess we could say he still is if he has no damage. He just had the internet issue, so he probably will be back up in this field very quickly. We got a nice, really nice battle going on for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That is Joshua Jones, Shane Gross, Jim Whaley, and Charles Smith. So they got a nice little battle going on there for 4th through 6th. Here, the caution does come out again. Going to be for Rick Mason in the 18.
Got enough caution now.
Yeah, we'll take a look, see. I believe we had a couple now, 4 or 5. Doesn't look like Rick Mason had any help. Nope, just got it loose coming off of turn 4. We've seen that a couple of times already, and Kyle, you mentioned it probably would be the trouble spot, and it has been so far.
Yeah, it just always seems to be here. It's a much tougher corner than what it looks like. It feels very narrow when you come off that corner, and if you got too much wheel into it when the banking drops off, when you come onto the straightaway, if you got too much wheel in it, it just sends it around, and it's really, really easy to do.
Yeah, the dogleg turn seems to be the easiest turn so far tonight. Turns 1 and 4 seem to be very slick. They get off for the moment.
Yeah, you can watch him just wiggle it back and forth in that replay. What do we've had? We've had 5 cautions here for 14 laps with 88 laps to go. We've had 5 lead changes already too.
Well, that caution is perfect for Robert. That's going to put him back on the lead lap, so he's going to have to start in the back, and we'll see if he can work his way back to the front.
If I was a betting man, I'd bet he'd probably be back up at the front. Like I said, he only disconnected due to internet. He has no damage to his car, so he should be able to get back up to the front. He definitely has the speed to do it. As right now, he's being scored in 11th as a couple of guys are getting by him. So he's going to already be in 12th as Mark Koshik and Rick Mason are both 2 laps down. So he's already in 12th. So he, a 10th now. So he will, if that is, look like he's going to go in pit road now. We get some fresh tires. I mean, let's see. The worst he's going to get is 12th spot right now. So you might as well get some fresh tires.
Yep. Jeff Dodson and Robert Barris and Pro, they're going to get some popsicles and donuts.
We have some interesting, nice paint jobs in here. We got popsicles and donuts, and I think I saw some.
Yellow and Coca-Cola and all those big things.
Patron was in here, so a wide variety of paint jobs in here.
Yep, food, drink, makes me want to go and eat and drink them, you know?
Yeah, they do have some nice paint jobs in here. You can never forget out the number 14. That is Jeremy Horn in that Wrangler paint job. That is a Dale Earnhardt throwback. A really nice paint job.
Yep, it really is. Before Dale Earnhardt became the good bench number 3.
Well, I'm hoping now that we've had a few cautions that we can get this, calm down a little bit and go for a long green flag run. I'd like to see some green flag pit stops because that can really throw a wrench into the race and really mix things up a little bit.
Yeah, it can really change the whole strategy.
That'll definitely be interesting to see if we have any more. We've had 5 so far, so we're already, 40 of 125 laps completed. That's still a lot of laps, but at, like you said, less than 30 seconds a lap, those laps are going to go away really fast, especially with a lot of green flag racing. The lights are out, so pace car should be dipping off here just any minute, as there is pit road, so we will be going green flag racing here in just a second, folks. Alright, green flag is out. Another not really a fast start, but a close start for the 14 and the 12. We'll have to see if the 14 of Jeremy Horn can get by the 12. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it, though. I would have to say, Kyle, compared to last week, I think there's a lot more close racing here. They're pushing a little harder than it did last week, because that was a very difficult track.
Yeah, and that's, you get on a smaller track like this. This is not the smallest track you can race on, but it does produce a lot of side-by-side racing, a lot of close battles. Because we got one off the track off of turn 2.
Yep, that is going to be Joshua Medlock in the number 6. He's got some serious heavy damage down to that right back bumper and quarter panel. But he is off the racing surface, so no caution will come out.
Yeah, he's gonna go on a pit mode, get that checked out, fixed, and hopefully get some taken care of about that car.
Yeah, and we're sitting here, we look. We said he'd be there. Robert Burris already up to 4th place.
And what a comeback to Robert.
So
just 3 cars behind for the lead.
he has got a mission ahead of him, and that is to get back to the front, and he is succeeding in it as he's taking 3rd place now from Jim Whaley Jr. You would call that a battle, but as fast as he's been tonight, that really wasn't much of a battle. It was more of a Robert saying, hey, I'm back, I'd like my spot back, and it was handed to him. I'm sure the 46 of Jim Whaley didn't see it that way, but that's kind of how it was going, because they're just a rocket right now. Of course, he was last week, too. Alright, we got a battle for the lead, too. That is Jeremy Horde and Caleb Thompson. They're battling for 1st, and meanwhile, yeah, Robert Burris is battling them for 1st while they're battling each other. So this could get real interesting here.
Jim May Jr. and Joshua Jones not that far behind, but I'm not sure that catching up to other players anytime soon.
That is the battle right now going on. Is right up there for that 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. All 3 of these are fast, and I don't know, Kyle, what do you? Is he as fast as he was, or you think maybe he hit a wall while he was disconnecting? But maybe not. He's getting by now. He just isn't being able to complete the passes like he was earlier.
I think he's just as fast. I mean, he's probably used up some of the tires coming from the back, getting out of your line and groove, and probably a little bit of patience. He's worked his way all the way back to the front. You don't want to wreck it now and have to go all the way to the back again.
No, that's very true. And we're looking at, he only has 9 laps on those tires. The car in front of him, Caleb Thompson, he has 17 laps on those tires. So just a little over half of what the leader has. So I mean, he's already faster, and you put that like 8 lap difference on those tires, and I think we're about to see right here what it means. Is he just blows the doors off of Caleb to get 1st.
Yep. And I haven't come down the road anymore. He manly disconnected.
Yeah, he might have had too much damage as he was already a lap down, so. And, I mean, if Robert can come back and win this here tonight after falling through, losing his connection, going a lap down, getting it back, and then getting on into the lead again. That's almost a Cinderella story right there. To do all that and win the race. Obviously, he is not a female, but it's still that same concept there.
Yeah, it's kind of the same storytelling, but with cars and not medieval times or whatever the Cinderella story takes place. I have lost track of it.
Yeah, and you know, this track might just be his type of track. You use a lot of brakes here at Phoenix, getting into the corners, and it's almost like running a road course. You know, some people have that touch with the brakes, being able to carry the speed into the corner and getting down to the yellow line. And when you can get down to the yellow line, you can drive off very well, apex in the corner well. It's so important for speed, and that's what I'm seeing that he's doing better than everybody else right now. Is he's just able to get his car down to the bottom of the track. You see the 12 behind him. It kind of pushes up. He's running the middle of the track, and it just means he's got to wait on the throttle to get off the track.
Yeah, you can definitely. He's getting it down a lot better, and it's definitely showing. As in just about every lap, he's gaining about a tenth over second. So, yeah, he's come back and with vengeance. He is pulling away once again.
Mailbox is now disconnected just the top behind the wall.
Yeah, he had a lot of damage in that last bit.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for them too, as they are competitive here every week. They're here every week racing. Never want to see any driver have to go home early for any reason.
Yep.
Well, looks like we got a battle in third position with Aaron number 14 and 46. Jimmy's getting underneath him. He's going for that spot.
And he's right there to see if he can complete that pass. Looks like he can. If he can get in the corner just right, he will. So far, he is ahead of him. Again, that comes back to being able to get into that corner and get off of it better than the guy above you. And those two are just neck and neck. It looks like the 46 of Jim Whaley and the junior is going to get that position for third.
Yep. Jeff Dawson, meanwhile, he's the last driver on the lead lap. He's 15 seconds down behind Robert Davis.
And those two, the 46 and the 14, also the 12, all three of them guys have 25 laps on their tires. With the rest of this field, with the exception of Art Peck, have about anywhere from 17 to 19. So not a big difference, but on here, that's a pretty big difference.
Yep, since Phoenix is a low-bank track, the change between tire wear drastically affects the lap times, and this is really what these little tracks are all about, lap times. If you can't get a good lap time around here, then you're really off the pace.
And speaking of off the pace, Jeff Dodson, look, just at 5 seconds off the leader, so it won't be but probably a handful of laps till he's in threat of being caught by the leader. So we'll definitely keep an eye on him to see if he does go a lap down or not.
Yep. For his concern, he's just hot lapping around Phoenix right now.
As for Robert Burris again got a 3-second lead over second place, so he definitely has he's definitely got that rocket ship back going again. So hopefully no more internet connection issues for him, but he is definitely flying once again.
That popsicle team is going to be proud tonight because in victory lane.
And get out of a hot race car, nothing better than celebrate with a nice cold popsicle.
Yep, with your champagne, right?
Yeah. Not a whole lot of battling going on right now as the 18 is going to lose 2 spots to the 76 of Joshua Jones and the 41 of Shane Gross. Yes, that was good. Yeah. No need to battle the lead lap cars when you're 3 laps down. Just let them go by, and you earn a lot of respect out there doing that.
Yeah, you definitely do. You don't want to change somebody else's race or get caught up or take both of you guys out. You just try to stay high, let them have the preferred racing line, and then you go back to your race as soon as they get by.
Yeah.
I see Jeff Dawson up ahead.
Yeah, he's catching him in a hurry. So I would. Couple of laps he probably will be catching him unless we see a caution before then. As right now we're fixing to go to lap 64 of 125, so again we're racking laps up in a hurry. A lot of these guys have 25 to 37 laps on their tires, so they've got to be feathering these cars right now and babying them because those have got to be some worn out tires.
Yep, with the traffic cones all over the dog turn. Our pack is disconnected, but now it says he's reconnected. But he's still down the road.
I saw a couple of people here having connection issues tonight.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Kind of weird, man.
That'll be interesting. Again, you were talking about it earlier, Kyle. The fuel is only 50%, so I'm not sure how many laps they will get on fuel, but 26 to 34 laps on these tires, I imagine they probably will have to pit soon for fuel as well.
Yeah, I think it works out to somewhere about 45 to maybe 50 laps on a tank of fuel. And of course, after 30 laps, these guys are going to be, they want tires. But you can maybe play a strategy, and that may be what changes the outcome of this race. If somebody can play the right strategy, you might see them come rise to the top of the race.
Yes, and that should be as right now, I believe it's we got the 12 into the wall. It's in there, so he's going to lose that spot to Jim Whaley. We were looking back. Mark Koshik in the 33 has 41 laps on his tires since his last pit stop. So we should look to see him start pitting in a little bit earlier than everybody else, who really has about 30 to 37 laps.
Pack's back on the track, and Jeff Dawson is now wrapped down.
We'll definitely wait and see who's going to pit first. I mean, there's so many strategies. You can short pit, you can late pit, if you can run it long enough. I mean, you got a couple of options to try to make it to the end here.
Yeah, you can do left side, right side, old tires, and full tank of fuel, half tank of fuel, or it's the main little options beside those main options.
So what do you think? We just started lap 7. What do you think we do a rundown to the field so everybody knows where everybody is?
That sounds good. If you want to go through, say, the top 6, I will go through 7th through 14th.
Oh, we've been talking about them all night. Obviously, the leader right now is Robin Burris. In second, we have Jim Whaley Jr. Third place right now is Jeff Dotson. Actually, that was just a pass for the second position, so they're going to swap. And fourth, I'm sorry, I think I got this mixed up.
Yeah, Jeremy Horn is third.
Jeremy Horn is fourth place is Caleb Thompson. Fifth place is Joshua Jones. And 6th place is Shane Gross.
Alright, from the 7th place on, 7th place is Charles Smith. 8th place is Paul Cohen. 9th place, the first car a lap down, is Jeff Dotson. 10th place is Mark Koshik. 11th place is Art Peck. And 12th place is Rick Mason. And the two drivers not in this race right now for 13th and 14th is Aaron Cummings and Josh Medlock. They are no longer here on the racing surface with us. They've packed it up and gone home early tonight. Still a dominating performance from Robert Burris.
Yeah, 5 second lead. This is a dominatrix for him right now. It's amazing. I was expecting this from an arcade video game, but not sim racing. You know what I mean?
And again, these guys, we going to talk about. Robert Burris has 35 laps since his last pit stop, but back in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, those guys have 43 laps on those tires. So they've got to be pitting in the next probably 2 to 3 laps, or they possibly could be running out of fuel. And they're definitely going to need tires. But so far, nobody is slowing down to go onto pit road as Jim Whaley Jr. just passes it up to cross the line for lap 75. We're seeing, nope, thought we had a car slowing down, Chris Smith, but he was just in a corner there. So again, nobody is really slowing down. They are still full steam ahead. Everyone's pretty much spread out right now. Really the closest battle is between the 14 of Jeremy Horn and the 12 of Caleb Thompson. The 76 of Joshua Jones right on their back bumper, so that is going to be for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That's going to be your closest battle right now.
And if I was out on the track, I would probably try. I don't know. I might try coming in and getting fresh tires to see if he can make up some ground on the leader. But I'm not positive on how many laps they can go, and maybe if they short pitted, they would have to make 2 pit stops, and everybody's going to try to make it on 1. So
yeah, so we're fixing to be going on lap 79 here shortly. So again, we've done a ton of green flag laps, and they are just shooting laps down really fast here. As the 12, that is Caleb Thompson. Looked like he got a little loose. Didn't actually hit the wall though, so a nice save there.
If we get to lap 80, I would definitely stay. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to be the first one to take the risk, jump off the track, and come in and get their fresh tires.
It's going to be very interesting because they do it, and it looks like our first one is going to be Mark Koshik, or either he just got a little loose. Looks like maybe he just got loose. Might have just, actually, he may have just pitted and we just didn't see it, because he has 0 for his lap. That is his first lap on that set of tires, so he was the one with the most laps, so he has just made his stop. So again, you were probably about right on the thing, so the rest of these guys should be coming in very shortly. Like,
get his service done.
Yep, he is coming on pit road, and along with the 12, that is Caleb Thompson. He is going to be on pit road as well. So, we will see if anybody else is going to follow them onto pit road, but so far it doesn't look like it. They are
They're hoping that Robert's going to stay out and push it to the end, but that's probably going to bring him in very, very shortly.
Yes, it looks like he is slowing down. Oh, just in the turn, not slowing it down enough, so that will bring Jeremy Horn in the 14 and the 76 of Joshua Jones down to pit road as well. So far, your top 3 have not pitted, and it looks like 6th and 7th have not pitted as well. So That's going to really make it interesting. New tires and old tires. Those new tires are going to give you a lot more speed than those old tires will.
Yeah, you're going to feel like you have the rocket ship at this point with those 4 fresh field wheels.
Yeah. You can never go wrong with some fresh rubber on your car.
Nope.
Leader is just coming in.
Yep, he is coming in now. We'll get some new tread and some new juice in that car. So that will, when they cross the line, give the lead to Charles Smith, who will probably lead his first lap here tonight.
So far, only 4 drivers are on the lead lap. Charles Smith, Robert Harris, Shane Ross, and Paul Buzz Cohen.
Alright, so everyone will be pitting here. Again, we only have 3 cars that have not pitted. That is Charles Smith, Paul Cohen, and Jeff Dotson, who have all about 45 to 47 laps on those tires.
Charles Smith is coming in now.
So it's going.
Alright, so Jeff Dotson is the lone car out there that does not have new tires yet, so it'll be interesting to see how long he can stay out there on the old tires. He's back on the lead lap too, so it's good for him. That's where you want to be. You definitely don't want to be a lap down anymore.
Yep, now we have only 8 cars in the lead lap.
"47 laps on those tires. He has got to be running low on fuel. If not, he definitely is going to want new tires soon anyway. And after that, they will cycle through and give Robert Burris the lead back, with now almost a 6-second lead. So he is moving forward in a hurry.
Yeah, if he wants to get away from it as far away as possible, it seems.
That's what you want to do in a race. You want to get as big a lead as you can. That is a very nice cushion to have. It looks like he's going to be coming up on, that might be Jeff Dotson already. Yep, he's coming back up on Jeff Dotson to put him a lap down again. Alright, well, yeah, for a little bit, we'll see what it's like to be inside. Uh-oh.
Oh no. That was never good.
14 of Jeremy Ford. He's pulled it down. He's taking it behind the wall.
Yeah, off the road, so no caution for that.
Heavy damage on his right side.
And while we were looking for him, thought he would bring out a caution, but he didn't. The 75 of Robert Burris did put Jeff Dotson a lap down again.
Yeah, I went back and looked at the replay. Jeremy Ford just got into one. Kind of looks like he went in a little hard, and he got loose on entry and just he tried chasing up the hill and got in the wreck pretty hard. A lot of damage on that car.
And that's the thing with this track, with that huge runoff. If you're not in harm's way, it will not throw a caution, as it looks like we do have one now, though. And it looks like it's going to be Charles Smith in the 21 machine, who has heavy damage and smoking, so we'll take a look and see what brought that out.
Charles. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, heavy hit to the front of the 21 car. That is going to cause some serious damage there.
Charles.
Yes, yeah, I know.
Okay, okay.
Turn 4 strikes again.
Yeah, that turn 4 is a extremely deadly turn. as he's going to go in. Not sure, he may have a faster pair still. Looks like his car is getting fixed, so everybody is going to come down and take fresh tires again. They had about 8 or so laps on those tires, so they definitely will take them. So we got a couple cars that are gonna stay out and get their wave arounds, get themselves back on the lead lap, or at least get one of their laps back. So they will stay out and get that well-deserved wave around for staying only one lap down.
What do you think about talking to the number 46 while we're under caution?
Yeah, let's get him down here and see what he has to say. Alright, Jim, you got a copy?
10-4.
I figured we'd pull you down here, see what your thoughts are right now. You got a pretty fast machine out there running in third. Pretty much been up front the whole race, so you got it dialed in. How's that car handling for you?
It's really tight. I'm having to back up my corners real early and try to hit the apron as much as possible. But other than that, it's all right.
So, the question of the night, you got a rocket too, but you think you have anything for Robert?
I cannot wire myself to run short run, so I'm long run, and I was off sequence to him, but probably not. But we'll see.
Well, we can't count anybody out. He definitely, if he has another connection issue, you'll be right in there for the hunt for the win. So, well, we don't count anybody out yet.
Well, thank you.
All right, well, we will see you hopefully in victory lane or either in the top 3 in an interview here shortly.
That'd be nice.
All right, we'll catch you later. All right. Hey, lights are out, so we should be green flag racing here very shortly.
Yep, but almost ready enough to go.
Yeah, we'll take a look while we're at it. Just read it up before we go green. We've had 6 cautions for 20 laps, 32 laps to go, and had 8 lead changes here tonight. So more lead changes than we had last week, so they're definitely battling a little harder out there. And we'll see if Robert Burris is going to have the great starts that he's been having past couple of restarts when he was up front. Alright, green flag is out. A little bit slower start, but we'll get these cars going as they take a little bit to get up to speed. But again, going to turn 1, Robert Burris is just a rocket as they're going 3 wide for second. Not sure if that's going to work out. Looks like it's going to for them, though. They all know what they're doing. That will put the 12 car of Caleb Thomas into second, but that's going to be Jim Whaley Jr. who's going to take it back from him. That is a really close battle. Oh! Jim's going to get loose. He's going to lose 5 spots there. That is not good. He's lost about 7 spots total, so he's got his work cut out for him to get back up to the front now. Just about 30 laps to go. Alright, well, while we're here, there ain't a whole lot of battles going on. We do want to thank everyone in the chat. And haven't paid a whole lot of attention to it tonight. Sorry about that, but we've had a lot of racing action going on, as we still have some Right now, battling Jim Lately Jr. and Jeff Dotson are battling, and it looks like Jim's going to take that spot from Jeff Dotson, who got his lap back under that last caution. Still, it doesn't look like anybody has anything for our leader, though. He's already pulled out to a 1.1 second lead. I'm not sure if anybody has anything for him, but right now we got a little bit of battle going on for second. Or third, my bad. That is Joshua Jones and Shane Gross. Looks like, no. Thought Shane was going to get that position. He's all over the back bumper of Joshua Jones, though. They might get him here. He's looking to the inside. He just can't complete the pass, though.
Yeah, now we're closing on down 20 laps to go, so getting down to the end of the wire here at Phoenix.
And we still have the only a few cars off the lead. We have 8 cars on the lead lap. Last one again is Jeff Dotson in the number 3 machine. Last car on the lead lap, and he's not in a whole lot of threat right now, going another lap down, but we'll keep an eye on him. Shane Gross losing a little bit of time to Joshua Jones in the 76. Alright, we got a little battle going on right now. That is for 5th and 6th between the 21 of Charles Smith and the 14 there. Actually, that is not a battle because the 14 is 3 laps down. Sorry about that. He's going to get by him pretty easy. So. Got a few lap cars mixed up in here that throwing us off a little bit, but the 14 is laps down. So that's Jeremy Horn, who is 3 laps down. Now, you want to run down through the running order? We got about 20 laps to go here. If you want to go through 1st through 7, I'll do 8 through 14.
First place right now is Robert Burris. Second place we have Caleb Robinson in the 12 car. Third place is Joshua Jones in the 76. Fourth is going to be Shane Gross in the 41. Fifth is Charles Smith in the number 21. And 6th place is Jeremy Horn in the number 14.
Alright, 7th place is going to be Paul Cohen, number 51 machine. 8th place is the number 3 of Jeff Dotson. 9th place is the 78 machine of Art Peck. 10th place is the 33 machine of Mark Koshik. 11th place is the 14 machine of Jeremy Horn. And the last car on the track in 12th place is the 18 of Rick Mason. Again, off the track is Aaron Cummings and Josh Medlock. Those two are no longer on the track with us. But again, not a whole lot of battling going on right now, but the thing to talk about is Robert Burris coming out dominant style, losing connection to the lobby, coming back in and taking first with almost a 2-second lead again. So he is definitely showing that even if he loses connection, he can come back and win this race.
Yep, Jim Willie is in 6th spot, so holding his own.
It was unfortunate. Running 4th, fell all the way to 8th. At one point, almost up to 2nd. So he's got about 18 or so laps to do it. So maybe he can get that car back up to a top 3, and we can get an interview with him to see exactly what happened. But that was just unfortunate to get the car a little loose right there, and lose about 6 spots. Now there's the battle going on right now. That is the 76 of Joshua Jones and the 41 of Shane Gross. And that is the closest battle we have going on, and it looks like the 41 is going to take the spot, but maybe not. Well, 76, Joshua Jones will take that spot back. So we'll keep an eye on this as they're going to battle it out pretty hard. About 15 laps here left in the race. 41 is going to dip it way low. Hopefully it doesn't get him too loose. It looks like it does not, and he is going to dive it in to see if he can get by. Again, that is for third position. And it may have cost him. He did get it in too loose. Just a little damage. He didn't do too much there, hitting that wall. No caution will be brought out, but you can see that tire hanging out there a little bit. It is going to give him some damage. He tried it. He needed to try to get down there, and unfortunately it did not stick, and that is going to cost him about 3 spots. That is unfortunate for him.
Yep, and the front left is now damaged.
And Kyle, you were talking about it, and we keep bringing it up. It's that turn 4. You just can't get down there too far. If you do, you will spin it nearly.
Yeah, that goes back to when we talked to Travis earlier, and we were talking about the car being very tight, and that's the type of thing a tight setup can produce is a really loose on corner exit. It's just you have so much wheel in it. You're trying not to get in the guy on the outside, and you're on the throttle, and all of a sudden, you know, the front tires. When you're tight, the front tires aren't turning the car. The car is pushing. And then when you get off the corner, the front tires will then connect to the track, sudden turns, and you've got the wheel in it, and it just around it goes, and that happens in a split second, and it's really hard to catch when that happens.
Yeah, and that's going to cost him a couple of spots and a podium finish at that, unless he can get that machine back up there. That is one of the drivers he'll keep up. Is Robert Burris again has a 2-second lead. Followed by Caleb Thompson and Joshua Jones are your top 3. But not a whole lot of battles going on though. It's pretty tight. We might have. It looks like we got a little battle going here with Jim Whaley and Charles Smith. That is a battle for 4th. He's battling his way back up after getting loose and losing 6 spots. He's back up to 4th, just 1 spot, and he will be in a podium finish. So he's going to keep digging, see if he can't get that car back up to a top 3 finish tonight.
With nearly 10 laps to go, it's all or nothing for Robert Burris, and he's definitely going to pick the win tonight. Yeah,
but anything's possible. You know, he could have connection issues or anything like that, so we will not call a winner till it's over. But the way it looks, you are right. It looks like he has this race pretty much wrapped up, as he is 2.8 seconds ahead of 2nd place right now. But really, that battle that's going on is for Jim Whaley Jr. and the 21 of Charles Smith.
And Jim Whaley's definitely catching himself. As he's going to look to the inside here. I don't think he's going to get him off the corner, but he's definitely, like you said, he's going to give it all he's got. Watch him out.
Yeah, he's definitely trying his hardest out. And I said that was Charles Smith earlier. He's already passed him. That is actually Joshua Jones and Jim Whaley, not Chris Smith or Charles Smith. He's already passed him. He's diving it right there. He's got it just as far down as he can. He just doesn't have enough momentum to get by him. He's going to keep digging every corner. Hopefully, I'm sure he's thinking the same thing. He doesn't want to dig it too hard like he did last time. There's not enough laps to potentially get it back if you lose 6 spots again. Yeah, he's right there. He just can't complete that pass. And that is two A-class drivers there, too. Both of them very experienced drivers with extremely high I ratings. So both of them know how to drive, and they are doing it very cleanly as they're going to be passing 18 of Rick Mason to put him. Well, they won't be putting him a lap down, but he would have just gone another lap down by our leader a lap or so ago.
Skills and know-how to definitely impress people on race day. With less than 5 laps to go here at Phoenix.
Yep. 5 laps to go, so that's 5 laps for him to get by the 76. I'm just not sure if he has quite enough to get by him or enough time to do it. And that is your battle. Up front we have Robert Burris with a 2.8 lead over second. And then from that is the number 12 of Caleb Thompson, who has a substantial lead over the next 2 cars. And that really is your main battle. As it looks like he's on the inside now, so Jim may get by him here in this turn. He is in front of him, but can he hold it? Just not sure if he has it. It looks like he might. At the line, it was Joshua, but going into turn 1, it is Jim, and he will complete that pass now. Well, outstanding job to slowly, surely work over Joshua Jones, but Jim Whaley will get by him finally. And that is for 3rd spot, and we have 2 laps to go here.
Yep, right 5, no time left.
We will do that. And it looks like leader Robert Burris is about to put Jeff Dotson another lap down. He probably, at the rate he's been going, will put him another lap down before this race is over. And I'm sure Jeff Dotson will not put up much of a fight, as there's really no point. He is the leader, so he'll probably let him by pretty easy. Well, doesn't look like Robert's going to push the issue too much to try to get by him either, but that is the final lap, so he is about a half a track away from being your leader, or your winner here tonight.
And he will be your winner coming off of turn 4 on Robert Burris.
Alright, well there you have it. He is going to be your winner, followed by the 12 and the 46, so well-fought battle there. So we will take a short little break here. Don't go nowhere, folks, and we will get those top 3 finishers in the booth for interviews. Mics are open now.
Josh Jones, you have a copy.
Yeah, do you copy?
Yep, I copy as well. So 3rd place finish, how does it feel?
It's pretty good running with these guys. I think Jim there's got a little loose going around the turn. I got a little lucky there, I suppose.
So throughout the whole race, what would you conserving more, the fuel or the tires?
I was trying to conserve the tires because it's the only way I'd have any chance at the 12 up there.
So coming off of the turns, which one would you say be the hardest for you?
It'd have to be coming off of 4 and definitely getting through 1 and 2.
So throughout the race, actually near the end, you're right behind, you're kind of caught behind Caleb Thompson. Were you looking to get a second place finish?
Yeah, for a little bit I was kind of trying to save a little bit, and then I think it was 41 maybe, or 40. One of them guys were racing me pretty hard, so I had to try to keep going, but he ended up trying to pass on the inside and ended up spinning out.
So the Cade and Gen 4 is at Phoenix. How does it feel?
It's pretty fun. You have to play with the brake and throttle a little bit, so it's pretty fun racing.
Anybody like to thank for tonight?
Yeah, all the guys here in this league, Jeff putting it on, and good run there, Robert.
All right, that's Josh Jones, third place finish. Go have a third place celebration.
All right, Caleb, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, first off, congrats on second place finish here. You kind of moved up stealthily. We didn't talk about you a whole lot at the first, probably 50 laps or so. You kind of just snuck in there. So, do you have some kind of strategy going on?
I qualified right behind Robert in third, so we were playing around up there. I don't think I dropped below fifth, which was kind of nice. And Jim had a way faster car than I did on that second run. He just blew by me. I think I used up the tires there, and then Robert throughputed on that second one, and it was a little mess there for a while. But
yeah, we definitely. I didn't. You qualified good. I just didn't. We didn't get you too much on there. We were catching some of the battles in the back, but yeah, you hang up the front all race and ended up getting that second place finish. So, with the few cautions we had, plus turn 4 being a little tricky, was it, especially turn 4, was it tricky for you, or did you have to kind of feather it in, or were you just kind of doing whatever just to get in there and not try to spin?
I didn't have a problem with turn 4 at all. It was just turn 1 and 2. I couldn't get in there and get off the corner at all. I was really weak there, but I felt 3 and 4. We could roll it really good. If you stayed in the middle lane, could really get back to the gas, and I didn't even feel it loose at all.
That's good. Yeah, there were a couple of people spinning there, so that probably was helping you too. If you could get through that corner as well as you were to get to a second place finish. Like you said, any sponsors, anyone you want to give a shout out to tonight?
I'd just like to thank everybody at RTRL for putting this on. I've missed a few because I can't really get Saturdays, so it's good to race again. And as always, Robert's class of the field, so I knew it would be tough to beat.
Yeah, he definitely had a rocket out there tonight. But that being said, again, congrats on second place, and we will move to Robert. So, Robert, you got a copy?
Got you.
All right. Well, that was we referred to your night as kind of a Cinderella night because you started up front, went out with dominating style, fell through while your internet connection lost. Went a lap down and then came back and won the race tonight. So, first off, how does it feel to win with all that happening?
Well, it's somewhat of a small marathon. Usually, if you have a throughput under green flag conditions, especially at a shorter track like Phoenix, you're going a couple laps down, and it started out with a bunch of cautions, but it kind of settled into a green flag run there. There's no way to been able to make the laps up. But since it happened on a caution, relatively early on the caution, I had time to wait for the server to let me back in. I was almost went a second lap down, trying to wait for the towing to finish. But I got back out there. Another caution came out shortly after. I was able to get a lucky dog and kind of get a reset on pits or on tires and fuel, and just kind of drive back up through the field as I was able to, and from there just stayed out front and brought it home.
Yeah, they say sometimes it's better to be lucky and good, but I think in this scenario you may have combined the two, had luck and being good on your side, because like I said, you had a rocket ship out there. I believe at some points you had almost a 6-second lead over second place. Ended up with a 2.5 second lead over second at the end of the race, so just a dominant performance tonight overall. Didn't see you battling a whole lot because you were up front, but you coming back from being a lap down, you did work your way through the field with a lot of class, clean racing. Overall, just a really good night for you. So, anybody, any sponsors you want to thank? Anyone to give a shout out to tonight?
The sponsors in particular, just thank everybody at Warren Thunder Racing League, everybody who puts the league on, organizes it, and everybody came out to drive. The members are what makes leagues worthwhile and fun. I know this race was a little bit of a challenge at the beginning. Occasionally you'll have that. We got through it. And the last half of the race was awesome, as they generally are. Everybody at MaxSpeedTV for bringing this out to the masses.
All right, well, there you have it. Those are your top three again. We had Robert Burris winning, Caleb Thompson second, and Joshua Jones second. We will go through the full lineup in just a second. So, Josh, you here?
I'm here.
All right, do you want to go through the top 10, and I will finish out the field, top 7, and I'll finish out the 8 through 14th.
Yeah, sure. Robert Barris won the race in first place. Caleb Thompson in second place. Joshua Jones in third. Jim Lee Jr. in fourth. Charles Smith on the top 5 in fifth. Shane Gross in sixth. Paul Buzz Cohen in seventh. Jeff Dodson.
8th place will be Jeff Dodson. 9th place Art Peck. 10th place Mark Koshik. 11th place Jeremy Horn. 12th place Rick Mason. And 13th Aaron Cummings. And rounding out the field, 14th is Josh Medlock. Those are the field here tonight. So on behalf of MaxSpeedTV and all the people that help out here, RTRL League, have a nice night, and we will see you next Saturday night here at RTRL.